Oh, I think I just saw a flash of gold in that clump. Let's get this thing out of the ground. Thumbs up, let's dig it. Alrighty, so I'm out on the side. I've only ever hit once before. I'm swinging the Legend right there, and look at that right there. First time of the day. Let's keep on digging. Right here is a pretty neat find. Look at this. I got on the ledge there. There's a piece of a key ring. There's a little bent key. And there's somebody's Winn-Dixie card. They could have saved some money on groceries with this. Hope it didn't end up costing them. Fun find. I always like a key. Let's keep on digging. I always love finding any kind of car or bicycle parts. That's a piece of a valve stem right there. Pretty sweet. On the zinc. There's a 4950 in this clump right here. Let's see if we can pinpoint this thing together. And let's see what we got. This ground is wet on top, but underneath is still dead dry and rock hard, so still in there. There, I see a coin. What is that? And that looks like a CLAR quarter. Let's see if I can see the, oh, it's the state quarter. Let's see. I think it's Pennsylvania. Pretty sweet. Dig it. 1998. They're getting older. And look at that right there. There's President Washington on the obverse. Good day to you, sir. A good day. Look at this impression from that 98 quarter. I just saw it and almost thought it was another coin for a second. That's pretty beautiful. I love a good coin impression like that. Let's keep on digging into this real quick. So like 50, 51. It's jumpy a little bit, but it's relatively shallow. I'm gonna dig that. Let's see what it does. I just gotta cut in right quick here because I've got to learn to use my tools better. Look at this still shot right over here. And you see how many bars there are to the left in that ferro check. Gotta learn to use it better. Let's get back to the digging. That hot time, I just pull this old school pull tab out of it. And there's something else down in the hole, but the ferro check is telling me that it's ferrous. I've been playing with turning the iron bias down a little bit. Maybe it's just my iron playing with me. I don't know. Let's keep on digging. 77 on the copper. Sweetness. 1980 with a D. Copper. 86. Zinc. Now this is an odd plug right here. Listen, it's out in the clump. It's like 45, 46, but it sounds really faint. I don't totally know what that is. But I'm going to try to bend down there and see if I can find it. Let's see what we got. And the pinpointer's not picking it up. So I'm going to pause the video and bust this clump and see what we got. Alright, so that wispy little high tone, that was surely a 2006 CLAR dime. I don't know why it sounded so wispy though. I mean, it was relatively shallow. And it was hard to bust out of that clump of roots, but I don't know. Pretty neat find nonetheless. 10 cent searcher. Let's keep on digging. Take that one a little bit, but that was a deep zinc. Let's keep on digging. So you can bet this mess sounded beautiful right there. What a bunch of garbage. Samsung. For years I've heard too many stories of batteries exploding on people, so I don't want to take any chances. So in addition to a bunch of cancel and junk I've already thrown here, I'm going to throw that in the garbage where it should have gone in the first place. Let's keep on digging. This is my second wispy sounding CLAR dime. Craziness. Just popped this plug right here, as you can see. And to be honest, what was in it got me pretty excited. Alright, so I just got cut in here because when I first found this, I sort of shouted like, "Oh, flash of gold!" You know, I was pumped. And I attracted a little unwanted attention. There was a guy sitting on a bench like 25 feet from me. And so I intentionally toned it down a lot here, but I was totally pumped with this one. Check it. Right, look at this. Look at that. I mean, it's still pretty dirty. I'm gonna have to clean it up, look, see if I can see any marks on it. But man, I'm pumped. Man, this has been a tough hunt today. Sweet, 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 sweet find. I love it. Yes, 1974. That is a copper Lincoln Memorial scent. Beautiful. So this clump right here was like a 52 jumping to 53. It's in the clump. Let's get down there and see if we can pinpoint this one together. So I've been running in 10 kilohertz on the Legend for a minute. I don't know, just playing with it. Let's see what we got. So let me make sure it's not in the hole, but I thought it was in the clump. It is in the clump. Is it on? It's on. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so it's closer to the surface than I thought. Let me see if I can break the clump in half. Alright, so I got it broken in half. So it's on this side. Let's see. Nope. So right there somewhere. Oh my goodness, look at this bull mess. Bottle cap. And I was getting no fares. But I guess running in single frequency, that's probably not as reliable. Let's keep on digging. I'm in a new site. Miss Willow's digging right there. Shawn and Lige right there behind the cypress. But right here, I just found a pretty interesting artifact. I mean, it looks like copper or brass. I don't totally know what, but like I said, this is a site of a circa turn of the 20th century school that is no longer here. I don't know what this is, but it's cool. Let's keep on digging.
I got like a 28, 29 centimeter in this hole. Right here in the clump. Hopefully it's something good. Trying to get away. Oh. I think it's that battery. Just the battery, I think.
Okay then.
Yep, I think that's all it was. Let me check this hole again. Yep, that's all it was. Just a battery this time.
On to the next.
Right here is the first metal detector. I'm going to zoom in on that some. Because you can see, that's an oil filter, somebody threw it out here. The trash never ceases to amaze me. Let's keep on digging. This hole right here, the kids are over. We all three worked on this.
Yes.
And we found two exciting finds, but not what we hoped for. We were hoping it was two nickels in there. What was it, Willow?
Yeah, because we had two nickel signals. And
yeah, right side by side. What were they, Willow? Beaver tails. The classic. Nothing sounds more like a nickel than those things. Everybody that's ever swung a detector has been fooled by that.
This one's bent, and this one's a little bit bent, but not too much like this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep on digging, right?
Yes.
All right, Elijah's out here with the AT Pro. He's got in this hole. He looked over at me. He said, this is filmable, and it's his first ever one.
It's my first
So
ever
let's see
fired bullet.
what he's got.
It's a fired bullet.
And that's a splattered bullet. That looks like a 45 cal or something.
Yep.
Sweet, my man.
First ever
Dude,
one.
awesome find.
I found two bullets before, but that's
Very
my
fun.
first.
That one's actually impacted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you glad you came to hunting today?
Yep.
Good deal. Let's keep on going.
On to the next.
Here, another nickel signal. Oh, another beaver tail. But you've got to dig them all. Let's do it. Alrighty, let's do a quick CLAR roundup. We had a fun hunt today, Lige. Let's see what you did find. So we're in an older part of town, but unfortunately it's always kind of been a slightly impoverished area. And so there wasn't a ton of treasure to be found, but what did you get, Lodge?
Okay, so I got little ring thing.
Ring thing, sweeties.
2 bottle caps, 2 pull tabs, giant piece of wire,
Yeah.
another piece of scrap metal, and then my best find I wanted to save for last.
Let me back you up. Alright, show me.
Impacted bullet.
Yeah, it looks like a 45. Looks like it was a hollow point. Pretty beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty beautiful.
On to the next.
Alright, let's turn to Mr. Shawn.
I don't have a whole lot either.
Yeah, Shawn.
I got a couple of pennies, 1 copper, a dime, a big huge washer, some scrap metal. I don't know what this thing is. Artifact? Something. A battery.
Artifact, ancient.
And a little fitting there. That's all I got. Another little battery right there.
Pretty neat little button battery. So I hit 2 sites, Lodge, which I usually do. You know how I am. I get up with the crack of dawn.
He wakes up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, you
Yeah,
guys.
exactly. All right, so I found some cool stuff. I found the key ring. The key ring disintegrated, but I found a key ring with a key with somebody's Winn-Dixie.
I can't, what is that called? I know it goes to a car. What's it
With
called?
the Winn-Dixie, what do you call those? Cards on there. So that's like a Schrader valve, like for air fitting.
Yeah.
This guy right here, I don't know what that is, but it looks old, it looks brass, it's cool. Oh, sorry. I found 2 quarters. I found 3 dimes. And then I found 6. The 6 pennies. And then, Lodge, I gotta tell you, my favorite find today, I was out there digging and I popped the plug up. And like, I was kind of like a giddy little schoolgirl in a way. Because I was like, I saw a flash of gold and I was like, but then there was a guy sitting like right next to me on a bench there in the park, and I didn't want to act crazy. So I kind of calmed myself down really quick and dug this thing up. But I saw this little glint of gold. Pop that open for us, Lodge.
So, John is a little greedy, so he wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and this is what he gets.
Look at that right there.
Silver pendant.
So I see, yeah, it's the engraving on the back. It says 925, but it looks gold. So I'm gonna guess that's
and it's also got some
gold-plated
little giblets on
sterling
the
silver. It's got some giblets around the outside. Pretty beautiful, beautiful find. I wish I could have found a chain with it.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Lovely jubbly.
But man, that thing is great. Absolutely, the lovely jubbly. Shawn puts antifreeze in his truck. And of course, Mr. Lodge, CLAR, as always, we dig it all.
24/6.
That's right.